got some big budgets to look after, Shaun. That equipment budget, are you able to spend that where you want, or are you tied in with certain manufacturers?
We're not tied into any deals whatsoever. What we do is we go and see what's best on the market, so we'll do a trial.
Yeah.
We tend to get pieces of equipment in, trial it, see what it's like, make sure the guys who are actually using the equipment, because there's no point in buying something what I like. This machine, what we're buying, has got to be what we need.
Yeah.
Okay. The guys have got to like it. They're the ones who are using it. They can pick the faults up or pick up the things what's not quite right with it.
One of the bits of kit we saw today, Shaun, was at a Toro Hater, fairly recent acquisition. What was the driving force behind that purchase?
The reason we went for that piece of machinery, so we would cover a lot of schools and a lot of football clubs and other areas within that mobile unit, and we needed something to be able to get from site to site within a reasonable time, rather than a tractor going through the country lanes. We decided to opt with a trailer.
Yeah.
And transport went on the back. So two things we could do. We could look at fuel, because that machine could be running on red diesel rather than white diesel.
Yeah.
So that's not on the road. So obviously your fuel costs are being reduced. You're also reducing your carbon footprint as well.
Okay.
So there's lots to come into consideration when we're purchasing a piece of equipment. It's not just basically looking at it and think, well, we've got to have that replaced, what can we get? And we go for the cheapest. We look what's going to be beneficial for all around.
And what does the job well?
Yes, very much so.
Do you do your maintenance in-house, or do you have an external company you work with?
We found that we've got some local. We do like to use local companies within the areas where they're close to our service. We've got one or two local companies in the northern area we use, and I think it's a lot better that way, because first thing is you can take it in there, you haven't got to leave it in the shed to be repaired. Someone else might get that piece of machinery if there's no labour on there and start using it. Yeah. Where if you take that machinery off, drop it off, it's done within an hour or two, it's actually back working again that same day.
Spoke about a recent big purchase. What's on your wish list? What's the next piece of kit that you want to buy?
One of the biggest things what we want to look at is obviously the shredders. That's one of the reasons we went to the show, because we wanted to see if we could look at some different shredders.
Okay. Because
our biggest problem is waste, and we have a lot of waste, green waste. Can we turn that green waste into, product compost?
Yeah.
We can give back to the schools. They can use it into their gardens. And again, it's going to be the sustainability side and the eco side of it. It's going to reduce our waste costs. So
certainly reduce your carbon footprint if you're not shifting loads of waste
I
around.
think so.
And you're composting it. Would you compost it on site, or?
Well, I think we'd have somewhere like a small depot somewhere where we can store it and compost it and turn it, and then we just give it back to the schools. Down
the years, Shaun, I'm sure you bought a fair amount of kit, but can we ask you to pick out one piece of kit that you'd say had been your best investment, or just your favourite piece of kit throughout those years?
My favourite piece of equipment, or my best investment, I would say it's both, is the mini flail, mechanical flip mini flail.
Right.
The reason why we bought it, because we were finding the guys, obviously in regards to vibration levels, using handheld hedge cutters. When we tested our equipment, we found that the equipment you could only use for certain times of the day.
Right.
So the levels needed to be reduced. When you're hedge cutting, you're cutting 4, 5, 6 hours a day. So what we then looked at is, do they need to be cut by hand? Can they be done and still at a very good standard and quality by mini flail? So, and we found we trialled some, and it was a really good investment and a good piece of equipment. It reduced the workload, it reduced the carbon footprint, wastage, because you didn't have so much to take away, because that literally minced it up.
Right.
And the hedges look good.